Hi guys, this is Negla. I'm here with your weekly general guidance reading for the week of July 11th, 2016. Um, this week, the beginning of the week has been a little different than the tone of the month of July. The month of July, as we have seen from different channelings and different guidance that I've personally received, and I'm sure other readers in the Twin Flame community, especially, we've been receiving a lot of information about July becoming a month of bringing a lot of peace into our lives. Even if we were going to be facing changes in our lives, we are going to do a lot of things with peace, with a lot of balance. Um, we are going to be able to handle things because we're well equipped. We are ready for changes. And this month is about us really having some downtime, some relaxation, some time to take some time off from like the push and pull of healing. However, this last weekend, the weekend of maybe July 9th and July 10th, has been a very different weekend. It's been a little ominous somehow. I felt a huge energetic shift in many of us. A huge shift. The shift was about the death of the old self and the rebirth of a new you. And this process is not just a one-time process, because you're going to be facing, especially if you're on a spiritual journey towards ascension, you're going to be facing the death of your old self many times. Because with every death of that old self, something just disappears out of you. Something that is not for your highest good disappears, and it gets replaced by something new. Of course, the process doesn't happen all at once. You can't really change who you are all at once and at one time, or one weekend, or one death and rebirth. It takes time. It's a process that takes time, especially if you're on an ascension journey. So this weekend was a huge shift. It was like we are fully transforming. For many, it was like the end of a huge cycle of healing, and for others, it's the beginning of a new full cycle of new healing. So with this, I also felt that many of us are being transformed. I've been seeing a lot of butterflies lately, and when I see butterflies, usually tells me that there's a huge transformation coming. So not only that we're facing the death of the old self and the beginning of a new you, in a way, we're also feeling transformation. And I feel this is something very positive for all of us. So this week reading, I'm gonna be using the Vintage Wisdom Oracle by Victoria Mosley. I've used it before, and I kind of liked it a lot because it's just the general guidance. This is not romance guidance or just a career guidance. It's just a really nice general guidance. When I shuffled my deck, I got 3 different cards. The first card that I got was the Wisdom card. Okay, so we got the Wisdom card. It was the first card that I pulled last week. It's the same card again that came out this week. So with the Wisdom card, has Athena. She's the mythical Greek goddess of wisdom. On her shoulder, you'll see her owl. And with this card, what it signifies, the owl signifies the blind side. Athena she kind of had a blind side to her. She couldn't see like the full picture sometimes, so the owl would do that for her. What I got with this card is it's a little different than last week. It's not about us gaining wisdom this time, but it's about us actually enjoying some changes and some decisions that were wisely made by us. So this week, we are actually looking back and seeing ourselves making some really wise decisions, some really good decisions that are for our highest good. when it comes to wisdom, there's a lot that I kind of feel when it comes to the idea of wisdom. We're starting to understand ourselves much better, and that's why we're starting to see ourselves making wiser decisions. By wiser, it means that it is a decision that is for your highest good. And this card definitely signifies that we have made some really good choices in our lives, even though we've been facing a lot of difficulties, especially in our healing cycles. So the second card that I got, and I love this card. This is a celebration card. Celebrations. Okay, so what I'm getting with this card is we are actually, a lot of us are celebrating a lot of different really good results that are coming into our lives. About a couple weeks ago, I got the card about new beginnings, and this week the celebration card signifies that those new beginnings are a reason why we should actually celebrate. By celebrations, it's not just a celebration maybe of a romantic relationship or a union from that sense, but it's a celebration of becoming our new selves. It's time to actually really celebrate all the hard work that we've done so far. We've made some good choices, some really wise choices, and it's time to celebrate those choices. All the hardships that we've gone through. This is a time to actually enjoy that and to really look back and really admire who we are, and admire the time that we have spent in healing, the time that we have spent helping others, the time that we have spent unconditionally looking at ourselves in the mirror and loving ourselves. So it's definitely time for celebrations. And I know that there's a lot of us out there who are actually really celebrating different things, celebrating new jobs, new careers. Some are celebrating the return of a loved one, someone that they loved and they missed so much, and they're celebrating that new love. It's a new beginning, and it's a time to celebrate that new beginning. And some of us are just celebrating who they are right now, celebrating that they have finally found themselves. The last card that I got, which is what we got again last week, you really can't make this up. So this is the card, Intuition card. Okay, so we got the Intuition card again. And with intuition, what I'm getting with that is that we're finally starting to listen to our intuition. We have found the balance in knowing our own ego ideas versus when it's an intuitive idea that's coming from our own soul or a connection with our guides. So definitely our intuition is really growing. A lot of us are getting more and more in tune with their gifts, whether we call them a psychic gift or being clairvoyant or any of the clairs coming in. But many of us are actually starting to understand when it's the voice of their intuition versus an ego or versus their old selves. So there's a lot for us this week to celebrate about. So there's a lot of good news. So again, our guides want us to focus on 3 things this week. Our own wisdom, that we are making really good choices, celebration, and intuition. So we're having a really good week this week. Everybody get ready. Just kind of rest as much as possible for this month of July. My feelings are a lot of us are going to be getting into really big, nice, positive changes coming in, and we are just in the downtime right now. We're just our guides want us to rest a little bit because the new is coming in for many of us, and it's going to be very different, and we need to get ready. Positive changes are on the way. We're making wise choices. We're making the right choices, which are for our highest good. It's time to celebrate our changes, and we need to trust our intuition because it's definitely leading us in the right direction. So this is your general guidance reading for the week of July 11th, 2016. Hope you enjoy. Talk to you soon.